What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode number 28 of Touched by an Angel. We go all around the world. We meet ordinary people, have ordinary conversations that transform their life. So let's see what God does. What's up, young fella?
Hey, man, what's up?
I am excellent, man. It's truly a pleasure and an honor to be here with you. Like I said, just for the people, I just met you 30 seconds ago, correct?
Yep.
Absolutely. So we're going to jump right into it. Here's the thing. If I was to say, remove this one thing from my life and it'll make you much better, to put you right where you need to be, or add this one thing to your life and it'll put you right where you need to be, what would you take away or what would you add?
Impulse.
Impulses. See, that's a succinct word. That word just don't come out of the sky. So what that make me believe is that you've had some understanding of impulse control. So in your life you realize that you had some trouble with impulse control. Is this, for the people that don't know, the first thought that comes to your mind, you act on it. You don't sit and sort through and consider the consequences, consider what it's going to do. So for you to say you would take away impulse control or add more impulse control to your life, that's significant. That's significant. So here's the thing. Has your lack of impulse control gotten you into trouble or disallowed you from doing what you wanted to do?
Absolutely, in many cases.
Give me an example of something.
Well, me being in a relationship,
That's a biggie.
yeah, man. After a while, you get tired, man, of the bull crap. So you need something different.
Yeah, you looking for something else. You looking for something less stressful.
Yeah,
looking for something,
right,
you know what I mean?
Right. I'm looking for something different, like a sport.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have that. So instead of departing, in ways that's better, we depart in ways that got us locked up.
Right, so you went for that spark, and that spark may have made you feel good in the moment, but ultimately it messed the whole foundation up.
Yeah.
I feel you. Listen, can I tell you, because here's the thing, you was asking me questions before we started the interview, and I said I can't answer it because it's got to be unscripted.
Right.
But here's the thing, I tap into people. I feel stuff from different people. Can I tell what I feel from you? I feel from you an example. Like, I feel like you've been thrust into the forefront. Maybe you had to grow up fast. Maybe you've been parentified or something, but I feel like you was thrust into a position where people had to look up to you and you wasn't quite ready yet. Am I on anything?
Yeah, except the Islamic part.
Okay, talk about that, because I just feel from the soul, this is a gift I got. God go around the world and I tap into people's souls. So that's what I'm feeling. I feel immense strength. I feel like you got what it takes. You definitely a leader. You already know that. But I think that I just feel like you've been thrusted too early, maybe parentified, maybe to grow up fast, had younger siblings, and it kind of threw you off a little bit. And that's probably what led to the impulse control, because when you have to deal with adult situations too fast, it throw you off course. Because the kid's supposed to deal with kid stuff, the adult stuff is too sophisticated, or else it'll mess you up if you deal with it too early. Am I touching on anything?
No, that's perfect, man. Everything you're saying is perfect, man, down to the T, man.
Wow.
I'm trying to circumambulate it around my religion. Because we only take from certain people, certain that's knowledgeable to the Quran and Sunnah and Islam.
Right.
But the truth is the truth no matter who tells it.
Yes.
So that's what I'm trying to, and I'm gonna just take it as it is, you know what I mean? Take it as something that's human based. Beautiful, no, that for real though, no.
No, you on point. Let me tell you more about you. You got charisma, man. I'm telling you, you may not realize it, because sometimes if you see a donut right there, we'll keep staring at the hole, at the problem. But you don't look at all of the beautiful parts. I'm sitting here looking at all the beauty that you possess from the inside out. You got charisma. You well-spoken. You're a thinker. You know how to formulate your thoughts without, listen, I'm gonna tell you about that impulse control you had. You're much better at it now, because I can hear how you talking. And don't get me wrong, we're still imperfect. None of us are perfect, but you better. And I tell you what, the way life works, I know you Islamic, I'm a Christian, but it don't matter. You know why? Because if you take away the person that you praising, or that's in the middle, all the principles pretty much the same. right? Yeah. So the truth is, we ain't gonna talk about the particular God that you serve. We're gonna deal with the principles. right? So here's the thing. The way God works, you always got to go first. You always got to go first. And what I mean by that is this. Whatever you want, if you want better impulse control, if you want to elevate in your life, you got to say, I'm bold enough to take that first scary step. I know it's scary. I know it feel like it ain't going to work, but I know I'm supposed to take that step. And once you bold enough to take that step, that's when God will match you, and then he'll do his part, and then you'll be in a relationship with God. Like, I go, you go, I go. But here's the thing about God. He's a jealous guy. Sometimes he gonna want you to go 2-3 times before he come back. But you can't quit, because you got to know that you already made this pact with God. You feel me? You are right where you want to be. You don't realize it. You right where you want to be, because guess what? You've been adding value to your life. I know it's some things that could be better. I know it's some things you could be doing more, but I feel from the inside. I feel your intentions. I feel that you really want to be on top. You do.
Stable.
Yes.
Stable abilities, get by. The rest of my life, get by. I'm good with getting by, man.
But what if I told you this? What if I told you your desire to get by is the problem? What if I told you that your desire to simply get by is the problem? And I used to have that problem, because we're not here to simply survive. That's getting by. Whoa, look what I survived. Look what I survived. You know what we really here to do? To thrive. So most of us just say, I want to get by. Look at what I've overcome. Not realizing that if you continue to fight and milk that situation, it'll take you way higher to thrive. So I'm here to tell you, my brother, I know it's difficult. I know it's difficult. I was up, went down, scraped my face on the ground, went all the way down to the bottom. Now I'm coming back up again, but now it's right. I'm all aligned. I'm all aligned. I'm in the right place at the right time with the right people doing the right things. I know I'm supposed to be here talking to you right now. It's no doubt. So you just got to make your mind up. You got to make your mind up. Pray to Allah. That's your God. Pray to Allah and tell him, I want better and I'm going to do better. And you make your mind up and you ask him to show you direction. And once he show you that direction, take that step. Even if you're scared, take the step. Because guess what? I'm scared in a lot of stuff I do, but you just got to have more faith than fear. So even if you're scared, 49% fear, you just got to have 51% in faith, and you will win. You will win, my brother. So last question to you. In light of all that's going on in the world, it's hard on everybody, you, me, and everybody else. And everybody's problem that's in front of them is exactly what we got to overcome to get to the next level. It's just enough for us. What advice will you give to the people watching? What advice would you give to other people that's dealing with poor impulse control? What advice would you give them on how to do better and get to the top of their life?
Honestly, man, I think it comes with like failure. You know, to take them, you know, to take the, everybody got crawl before they walk, so
Yes.
that's natural. You know what I mean? You're not going to just be able to get, you know, full control of your impulse, acting on your impulses. It's just not like that. We have the desires that, in the opinion of the Muslims, what God gave us. Because some people don't even think of certain things and they never did in their whole life.
Right.
You know what I mean? So these are examples that people want to be holding on. Some people want to stay straight, some people don't know where to be. So we have all these things that we have within ourselves that we act off, and a lot of it is not good.
Right.
You know what I mean? So only thing I can say is that, you know, learn from, you know, your mistakes. You don't want to make the same mistakes. That's true.
No, you listen. You so on it.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what I heard. Go ahead, keep going. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm saying.
Look, go ahead. What you got?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
So what I'm saying is this: what you basically saying, what I got is, stay true to yourself. What he eat ain't gonna make you poop. Stay true to yourself and learn from your mistakes. Now let's take it a level deeper.
Yeah.
See, learning from your mistakes is a great teacher, but you know what the best teacher is?
What?
Learning from other people's mistakes. So that way you ain't gotta feel the sting and go through the negativity yourself. But you are on point. You're 100% right.
And we gotta use those for the major and minor situations.
Yes.
You know what I mean? People don't think about them major situations, how the catastrophe just befall a person, but it always happen like that. And they be like, oh man, look what happened now. They looking on the news and seeing all these people dying. That could have been you.
You know what you're supposed to be doing? Because you got God in you completely. You know what you're supposed to be doing? What I'm doing. You're supposed to be out here elevating people. You super sharp, dog.
This us, man.
Yeah, this us. Listen, you super sharp, my brother. Let me tell you, this, the guy just gave me this. Let me tell you something. You right there. This is what you missing. You missing that one bold step.
Yeah.
You missing that one bold step, because guess what? The moment it come to you, you see it and you know you're supposed to do it, and then you let that chick or you let that situation, or you like, what's the use? I'm cool here. And you sell that mediocrity to yourself and you buy it. Greatness waiting for you, my brother. It's waiting for you to take that bold step. And guess what? That bold step that you're supposed to take, you gonna know what it is, and everybody else gonna tell you don't take it. Everybody else gonna tell you don't take it, because guess what? Everybody else see the gifts in you. Everybody else see that golden, that gleam, that light that's in you. They want to keep it around them. God is here to sending me to tell you, give it back to God, and He gonna give you the desires of your heart. He gonna give you a situation coming soon. It's gonna be soon, in the next couple days, and He gonna challenge your desire, and you gonna know it's Him, because it's always different when you feel it from God. And He gonna tell you to take that step, and you gonna be scared, and everybody else gonna tell you don't take it. If you take that step, then God gonna show you something. You ready, my brother? You ready, man? I love you, brother. And I love you more importantly, because guess what? You opened my heart up this morning. Like, I go out and do this thing, but you penetrating my soul. That's incredible, man. So listen, here's the thing. Do you feel better now after this interview than you felt a couple minutes ago when I asked you to do it?
For real, man. No, I kind of like to focus on, me and you. You know what I mean? I like you a whole lot, man. I
appreciate you.
You was taking my mind. If I did, I wouldn't have thought about it, because we was having this, this thing going on right here. But I just, I've been through a lot already to be at that status.
I can only imagine, but guess what? For whom much is given, much is required. And the same thing you said earlier, stay true to yourself and learn from your mistakes. You gotta eat your own humble pie. If you follow those instructions, keep your impulse control high, God waiting for you. He waiting for you, dog. He right there.
Get his help, man.
I'm telling you, listen at this. While you sitting here waiting for Him to help you become great, that's what He's sitting around, waiting for you to take the step to become great. So it's a stalemate. So it ain't no checkmate's gonna happen here. He's sitting here waiting for you. You sitting here waiting for Him. And guess what? The big done data gonna win. Big bank always take little bank. God gonna win. So you know what you gotta do? Humble yourself when He come around with that step that I'm telling you about. Take that step and your whole life gonna change. You feel me? So when they ask you what you're talking to that boy about, why you shining and glowing, this what you tell them. Tell them I just been touched by an angel. My man, listen. And you also, this brother, if y'all could feel what I feel next to this brother, I'm talking about this the kind of boy that could have been a scholar athlete. This boy could have been an intellectual superstar. This boy can get his hands dirty. He can do it all. He's an all-American in life. He just gotta walk all the way into it, and he know it. And God sent me here to tell him. And I'm so elated. I'm so thankful. Not only is he great, but you great too. But more importantly, be blessed. Nothing and no one is better than you. You're important. You're necessary, and you're sufficient. You just gotta believe it. Know that. Until next time, be blessed. Yo.